especially the youth or even women, like who don't have they don't know where to start, they don't know where to head to. Wow, incredible. Well done. And what are some of the tips you have on how, because our topic today is how leaders can cope in these unprecedented times. So many people are falling into fear, and I always say fear has two meanings. Either forget everything and run and just like, it's not for me, I'm scared. Or like face everything and actually rise. So what I normally try to tell people is just face everything, look for solutions, face everything and rise. So what are some of the tips you can share today on how leaders worldwide, globally, because you're based in Nigeria, I'm Kenyan living in the US, but you're also based in London partly. So how can leaders in different areas or fields, how can they cope in these unprecedented times?
Thank you so much. Unprecedented times actually calls for exceptional leadership. You know?
Yeah.
This time, I like to quote these, what do you call it? These words from William Shakespeare. Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. You know, this is a very tense period. And being a leader, it's a kind of a double responsibility. You've got to take care of yourself and then take care of others. So this is a time of shift of mindset. It does not matter what, don't follow the things you're seeing. I see it that this is seasonal. It's something that's going to move away and something good is going to come up.
Yeah.
So this is a time you have to shift your mindset and do the right things. As a leader, first and foremost, you have to take care of yourself. Self-care is very important at this time. Yeah. If you're not healthy, you can't do anything. It's only someone that is healthy can do something. So you've got to get it right by, don't engage yourself in things that could make you feeling so bad or depressed or things like that.
Yeah.
So this is the time that leaders should also have something like community orientation. Mm-hmm. Community orientation. The tech has, helped us a lot, even if it's not about face-to-face kind of thing, visual kind of gathering, get together, encourage one another, try to share your ideas, that kind of thing. And then we have to remain grateful as well. We have to cultivate the attitude of gratitude. It's very important.
Yeah.
Gratitude is very important. You might say, oh, all right, well, what is it? I don't have anything to be grateful for. But I want to tell you, being alive, you are here to achieve while you're here. Yeah. And you don't know what's going to happen the next moment. Yeah. Anything could the next moment. So it's a time to be grateful, no matter what is going on around you. And as a leader, try as much as possible to, bring in a good atmosphere, good environment. Avoid toxic environment. Avoid making things to be so bad. Bringing uncertainties that people will be thinking they don't know which one to think about. This is a time we have global food and energy shortages. A lot of people are crying. So many things are happening. And it's not just like that. I want to tell you that different countries, they have their own problems, that is bothering them. Yeah. So it differs from one country to another. So this is a time that the efficacy of leadership has to be shared. Mm-hmm. We have to show it what leadership is all about. It's going to be action-packed. It's not going to be about talking and all of that. Implementation, that's what we need now. And that's the only thing that will help us. You understand? Project strength and let people know that, give people some sense of belonging. Yeah. Let them have some sense of belonging. Yeah. This is a time for that. So if we're able to do this, but if you make the situation too, if you lessen the problem for yourself, it will be okay for you. But if you try to create more problems, that's going to be a very difficult one. Yeah. So that's it. Thank you.
Wow, incredible tips you've shared because mindset is like such a powerful tool. You cannot underestimate the power of mindset because when you come from a place of strong mindset, then you're able to cope in like so many situations. And what you've covered, power of community, looking for like-minded souls. There's so much opportunities out there. People just need to look. They need to open their eyes, they need to open their ears, they need to open their hearts to feel what is true there for them. This was just so incredible. And of course, like some people might be falling in fear, that some people might be like, oh my goodness, are we going to lose our jobs? Even if you lose your job, and as people might transition from their jobs, many people will be asking themselves, how do I replace my income? There's so much opportunities out there. And further, many people who are professionals are going to realize that they need to develop their skills, their education, and their own personal development. So this was just so incredible. So Eunice, how is the best way people can reach out to you if they want to learn about your mentoring?
Well, I'm on Facebook, and yeah, anyone can follow me from there.
Yep.
I've reached 5,000, so I won't be able to add anyone again.
Yep.
And I'm also on LinkedIn. Yep. On LinkedIn, you can also follow me there. Yeah, these are some ways you can follow me.
Beautiful. That's incredible. And it's interesting. This is a topic that some of my high mentors have been discussing about in the last few months and last few weeks, how leaders can cope in unprecedented times. So if you're feeling the call to dive deeper into this subject, we're going to be having in the online community that are partnered with, we have something called a solution summit that is going to be covering all these points, like what's going to happen when the mortgage prices get high, which they are high. We are actually in the inflation. I mean, people, some of them don't want to realize it, but we are actually reading it. So if you feel the call to dive into the Solution Summit, which is going to be on August 10th, just pop the word solution and I'll put you on the list for complimentary tickets. So you can come and join us on the Solution Summit. So Eunice, is there anything else you want to say before we wrap up this beautiful call?
Leaders should also remember to celebrate. There are small wins, small achievements. They should celebrate it.
Yeah.
We can look at the past months, past years, and all of that, and we can celebrate it. So it's not just about dwelling on something that is negative. We can always channel our minds and our souls and everything to positivity. That's what I just want to say. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, everyone, for taking their time. Whoever is watching the live or whoever is going to be watching the replay, thank you for giving us your most valuable asset, your time, your energy, and your presence. And wishing you a most magnificent day and weekend or evening, wherever you are. And yeah, look out for Eunice on LinkedIn, and she's on Facebook. And if you're interested in the Solution Summit that is coming on August 10th, just pop the word solution so I can list you on the list for complimentary tickets. Sending you all so much love and have an incredible weekend.
Thank you so much.